The forecast, according to the BOM, the Bureau of Meteorology, is that it's going to start raining again. So I thought, could be that there's another Tuesday of distractions on the bike. So did my work this morning, got up at 3:45, true story. Sounds stupid, but it's not stupid now because look, this is my breakfast spot. Hey, is that a stupid idea? I don't think so. Woke up this morning very early, as per usual. I like to get up early. For the third day in a row today, I walked out the front door and literally cheered. Looked up, saw the stars, thought, it's going to be a good day. Not a breath of wind, birds are singing, sun's coming up, and the mood is good, and I'll see where it leads me. Rain's expected, so I might do a long one today. That's my intro for the ride. If it gets interesting, I'll tell you more. Does it look like pretty much the same aesthetic as Sunday? Right, for me it does, but you don't remember. But I skipped Monday ride. I don't know how, because it was the weather. Oh, it was delicious. It was like you walked outside and went, oh, what is it? A celebration of perfect conditions or something? That was yesterday. Today's Tuesday. Oh God. Okay, I'm just putting it all into context so I remember where I am. And, you know, what I was doing on the 5th of April in 2022. And that was getting up early, cheering as I walked out the door because I saw stars, and then getting on the bike, going for a ride, and relishing the conditions. That's it. And no plan, none at all. Dude in a ute, in an orange Ford Ranger ute, just came by me, missed me by, I don't know, 30 centimetres. And I said to him at the traffic lights, which were like 30 metres up the road, what's the point of all that aggression? He had the window up, and I said, well, put the window down and I'll be able to explain my concerns. So he put the window down. I said, what's the point of all that aggression? He said, oh, there was no aggression. I was like, well, you were speeding towards a red light, which we're sitting at right now, and you come by me and all you got to do is give me a metre. And he's like, I wasn't aggressive. I was like, yeah, we were fucking aggressive. Don't swear, he tells me. And I said, well, to myself, let's see, of the misdemeanors just committed, which is worse? Threatening someone with a vehicle that weighs, well, I don't know, a couple of tonne, or saying fuck. Anyway, you make the judgment call, whatever. I mean, I don't like swearing, you know, I wish I didn't. And I certainly don't like swearing in traffic, but I certainly don't like having the need to try and express a point while people are being ignorant of how dangerous they're being. So sometimes I will say fuck, but I won't try and run someone down just because I want to get to a red light before them. Isn't it lovely to see the blue sky and no clouds and no wind and flaccid flags? Yes, it is lovely. On the last Tuesday when it was beautiful conditions in Sydney, I snuck out for a few too many hours and went to West Head and did over 100k. I didn't mean it, it's just that I kept going because the weather kept being good. Could that happen again today? It could. It might. I don't know. But it's shaping up pretty well. Is that beautiful or what? It's rhetorical. If I had it my way, I would have an endless list of options for rides that I could do around my town. and I've got a fairly substantial portfolio, but right now I feel like I've done every ride that I do 10,000 times, and I'm sick of it. There's my beautiful bike. Just come off the bridge, idled down those stairs like you do just to be safe, and now I think I'm going to Manly. I think I am, but I don't know really, still being decided. You know that beautiful chirpy mood that I was in as I was exiting the city? Oh, that has vanished. I'm 35k in, and about 25 kilometers of that was totally traumatizing, because it was just like vroom, 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 vroom. To be clear, that was an hour of riding between 6 and 7 a.m. Do you know how desperate it is on Sydney roads at 6 o'clock in the morning? Oh, if you ride a bike here, you probably do. If you drive a car here, can you chill the fuck out? Scenic route? I did that last time. Yeah, I think I will. Ku-Ring-Gai Bay first, West Head next. And I'm happy to report that I'm back in my good frame of mind. I'm happy again because I'm just in cycling paradise. You know where I am, Ku-Ring-Gai Chase. I can't stop coming back. And I will say, once again, as I've said it many a time before, the meter matter rules, it's a great idea, but it's a stupid rule. It gives new bike riders a sense of security that doesn't exist because it's a rule that is never policed. I would have made thousands of dollars for the New South Wales government if I was able to book everyone who came within a metre of me this morning. Thousands of dollars. It's an absolutely pointless regulation. I will say one thing, however, as I just wait for this bike rider to pass because I get all shy. Morning. So I will say this. So I had a little bit of courtesy, and one in particular that's worth noting. It was the biggest vehicle that came by me. Here's the kicker, right? It was a B-double, enormous toll truck. And he gave me absolutely all the room I needed and some. And I saw him at the next set of traffic lights, as you often do. And he had his window down and I was turning right. So I had the driver's side next to me and I yelled out across 2 lanes of road, "Buddy, thank you very much. That was all class, and I mean it." So for those who do give me courtesy and those who do consider the plight of the bike rider on the road, thank you very much. For those who think that the road at 6 in the morning is your Grand Prix circuit, fair dinkum, get a life, mate. Like, I'm not racing either. I'm just going somewhere because it's kind of like my job as well. So if you're in a ute and you say, "I'm going to work," and that's your excuse for being close and threatening, it's a shitty excuse. All right, rant over, take in the view, and then be happy about this goddamn glorious road that you're on, Robert. Is it worth the effort? Yes. Is it terrifying to get here? Yes. Could it be better? Hell of a lot, yeah. A lot better, but I'm gonna stop complaining. I really want to stop complaining. I actually just really want it to be like, well, like it can be, like it should be, like it's actually designed to be. A cooperative, collaborative environment on a public space where people use courtesy and logic to get around safely. That'd be terrific. All right, rant over this time. Compare and contrast. Up above, blue sky. Down below, cloud. That's weird, isn't it? Not really, not if you come here, but anyway, I can't stop filming, even with a hill. Oh my God. Do you live in a pretty city, Rob? Yep. Really, really, really pretty. Tourist in my town, again. Just hang on. I was really tempted to have a look at that cave, but I'll keep on rolling. I've done this before, and I will do it again, because it's irresistible. See those cliffs? I stopped. Oh my God. Now, just a little story, as if I haven't talked enough. I haven't had brekkie yet. I meant to, and then I just got carried away. I did some work before I left earlier this morning, which was good because I didn't know if I might meander today. Hang on, just have a look at those leaves. I do this joke all the time, but so you know the punchline. You know what they're doing? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Listen. You struggle to hear any noise other than a tiny little bird song. It is paradise, yes. There's my beautiful bike that got me here nice and safe and sound somehow, despite the attempts of the motorists. And I've just taken another little step. I'm not going to go too much further because I'm sort of on the precipice, but oh la la. It's beautiful. And hey, I know what I can do. I can film these. Okay, that's way enough promotion. And I'm done. Now it's time to eat. So that's my brekkie spot. I just ate a almond croissant. Well, Gavin, I think his name was, turned up. He just parked his bike just there, and we had a little chat. So you didn't get to see me eat my brekkie. Now it's time to go down a steep hill, which means then I have to do a turnaround and go up that steep hill, and then I'll keep going. But I have to say, did I whinge earlier? Because I don't feel like there was any need. But that's only because I'm in paradise. This is clearly a no-through road, but I thought I'd just take a little gander, just because it's goddamn beautiful. What did you do on Tuesday morning? Okay, now I'm gonna grovel. I don't think this is gonna show up, but I'm gonna try. But this caught my attention because the branch up there hosts the beginning of this web. I could see it in the sunlight as I came up the hill. So there's your master builder. And I can't quite showcase his handiwork, or her handiwork, but it's bloody amazing. How does that happen? How does it go? Does it start up there and go, ah, and just fall down to there? I don't know. Oh, here's another one. Completely ignored them. Anyway, there we go. Bit of action. Sorry about that, buddy. I'm pretty easily amused when I don't have distractions of modern life. Like a spider web can float the boat for hours. Oh, a few minutes. Anyway. The climb out of Cottage Point, that's pretty hard, but it's only, like, don't fear it. It's only couple of 100 meters of rough. There's another one. There's actually, oh, look, there's a community of spiders. It's big enough to eat my bike. God damn, you're big. Hey, look at you. Yeah, thanks for a bit of action. Hey? I don't think they're poisonous ones. Actually, everywhere I look now, there's spiders. I'm going to use this opportunity to de-vest and fold that sucker and put it in my pocket. What fog? Don't know, vanished, gone. Now just clear as a bell. I don't know what that means, but I've heard it said before. With breakfast and a little chat, I've chewed up a little bit more time than I expected, so I can't do the full ride that I'd hoped. I'm approaching the West Head turn. Not today. I've got to get back to the office. But thanks for joining me. The story of my ride once again. And I'm there. And I'm going there, which is a beautiful descent. So I'm going to put the camera in my pocket and enjoy it. Thanks for watching. Reward for an early morning start and a bike ride. Bloody amazing views. Downside, be still my beating heart. Seriously, traffic in Sydney sucks. And you know, it's only going to get worse. Do you know why? Because it's allowed to suck. And people who drive like maniacs are allowed to. There's still the views, but there's still a lot of education to be done. Anyway, I'm a little bit cranky, even though I had a ripper morning. So I'm just cranky because it could be really heaps better. It's great, but it could be a lot better. Anyway, take in the view, bit of zen, and thanks for listening and watching and blah blah blah.